There we go. Ryzen Chase Turbo, free game on Epic Game Store. Works fine with the Steam controller. I added Epic Game as a non-Steam game, the Epic Game Launcher, and controller overlay is working. I'm gonna try basic gamepad here. Okay. I don't know if this is like a base game and then you need to buy to unlock DLC, or maybe everything is free. I don't know. They are locked, so I don't know. Okay, I can unlock it. It seems like that. Oh, that's nice. To play the game to unlock more stuff. Okay. Option-wise, there is very little you can control. It's kind of fixed graphical. Should be fairly easy on your PC. I wanna see. Can I see left trigger, or do I need analog? I don't know. Nitro is the one I'm thinking of. So honk and nitro. For the configuration, that is nitro, and why not? Let's don't know. Yeah, it's super easy. You can steer left, steer right, accelerate, brake, use nitro, or honk. I don't know what that is. That's just a fun little gimmick, the honking mechanism or whatever, but yeah. Hello? Well, that was interesting. Okay. It seems like I'm stuck in... Okay, so it did not like me opening the Steam overlay. Okay, but the game is now stuck here. Oh, okay. I think I'm... Yeah. Okay, so I don't know what happened, but my Steam overlay got bugged out here. It seemed to working fine, but I'm guessing it's not. I think there is something going on with the Epic Game Launcher, that they are changing some stuff. I don't think it's like the game here. Yeah, I finished the first one here. No. Gold trophy, super trophy, cars unlocked 0 out of 1. Upgrades 1 of 1. Okay, interesting. So what do I need to do to... Oh. So I've done this one, okay. So I like the color palettes, the popping here, the kind of, you know, this nice little indie retro styling here. Absolutely beautiful looking at the start here. Maybe interesting with the UI here, but let's get into it. I've just played this one, San Francisco here. You know, to see that the game worked and if I needed to do some tweaking for my controllers. This is pretty much just you know, complete fresh look at the game. So you know, 10-15 minutes played just to see that the graphical and everything and the controllers was working. So let's head into the second stage, I guess, is this one. And I think, yeah, okay, so that has this, the first one here, stage, has like 3 levels in it. I've completed all of them, and that unlocked like an upgrade stage that makes you add more like nitro boost or speed and stuff like that to your car. And let's play the second one here. So this is a very fast-paced. It's Outrun basically with more oomph, more graphical fidelity, more little extra steering options and tweaking and level differences. And I've unlocked, these are the 2 cars you start with. Then you can unlock more. This I have unlocked. You change colors by going up and down here. Let's just try this one. And you need to... That was a bad start. It seems to be analog steering. Probably not gonna need analog steering for this one. But it's available. So just like Outrun, very nice graphical here. You know, you get punished if you hit the cars, and you have a fuel gauge. When you run out of fuel, you lose. Pretty much like the time in Outrun. And you have some this one to collect, I guess, extra stuff. Like bonus stuff. And that's more fuel. And you have, you know, you're honking and boost. Very fast paced and very definitely like a challenging one to kind of get into it. You know, you need quick reflexes. Final lap. I would like to change the placement of the final lap to be more centered, so it's more in my face that how many boosts I have. It starts off with a very nice, easy kind of difficulty curve so far. It's not the difficulty to like get a little bit of upgrade going, get good placement. You know, it eases you in so far the first like 10-15 minutes, something like that. I'm guessing it's gonna just, you know, keep bumping the difficulty more, because that is what Outrun was like. You know, it starts off a little bit easy and then it kind of like ramps it more hefty. Like the token, yada yada yada, that's for like bonus and get more coins or like trophies to upgrade more, access more content and stuff. So nice little extra. But it's a super easy game to just quickly jump in and, you know, get into. Steer, gas, brake, boost pretty much. And then just quick nice reflexes. Maybe try another one just for fun to see how that will show off here. I'm not sure exactly when I'm supposed to hit the... That was a good one, okay. Now I got a nice little boost. Just like Outrun sometimes, you know, with the... It's an interesting to like see when you go uphill what kind of, if there is a left turn or something on the other side. So you need like some nice Really nice reflexes. And this definitely felt like a more ramp in the difficulty here. But still, it should be pretty manageable. Okay, I'm not gonna get all the trophies in or the coins in this one. Woo! Damn, that's... But you see, it's really fun, some quick fun game, like a game that it's so easy to just jump in and play a little bit. I personally, if I, you know, since it is so simple, isn't probably not something that you spend maybe tons and tons of hours in, unless you really, you know, this easy but, you know, perfectionist, getting the perfect line, chasing better times is what drives you. I'm wondering if like a little bit more steering complexity would have made it even more fun, so you maybe get a little more of a drift feeling or something like that. Could have oomphed it a little bit more. But as a free Epic Store game, it's a really nice addition here. Just fun, jump in very quickly, get going, play along. I don't know what the original price is. I probably feel maybe $15 to $20 price range, euros, something like that would be. 20 might be pushing it, depending on how big the game is. It's hard to tell, but somewhere around that seems like a good maybe price point. Haven't checked out what it is. I might do that if it's available on other platforms. As it's now on Epic Games Store, it just says it's free, so all the cards have a little bit of different stat. Can't really say that I feel a huge difference to how they handle. Let's try this one. I don't think I've tried this one yet, actually. Oh, that was a bad start. I actually feel that the analog might actually be interesting for the accelerate. You might be for steering not so much, but for the accelerate you just very slightly tap off the gas in some curves. It's nice. But yeah, the placements of which lap I'm on is something that I would want to tweak, because it's a little bit. It should be more in my face, so I know how to spend my boosts. And this is definitely now. I feel like a bump in difficulty. Was the quick reflexes required. Okay. Probably not gonna... Whoa! That was a really difficult turn to just react to. But that is pretty much the first time you come in. You can either memorize the tracks, you know, to get better, or learn to like react better. This was terrible. This was terrible. Yes, I'm good with that. That was not good at all. Yeah, the biggest thing that I would say so far has felt is the placement of the which lap I'm on. I would want it more in my face, but I can, you know, just learn to look at the correct placement there. So okay, and probably this could actually be, you know, if you the dual stage triggers on the Steam controller could be useful here to use for accelerate and then to quickly press down it all the way to access the nitro, the boost. I'm not using that because of I think I would sometimes accidentally hit it. But if you know, if you practice not pressing too hard on the trigger, that could definitely be a really nice. Could be a really nice addition to very easy access to the boost. That's better. Okay, here we unlock another map, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So now I have 6 of them go, 5 at the super trophies. Could still unlock more cars. So, oh, okay, so this one I can get more. And here there are more maps, so let's finish this one. I haven't. There's no difficulty settings here so far, so it's just gonna be getting progressively more difficult, I believe. Or that's what it's gonna be, you know, like. And I haven't, like the fuel gauge so far has not been any problem. Oh, I should have taken that. That was a boost. But so far it seems like a nice pace to kind of get you introduced to everything. Difficulty wise, very accessible, very easy to just get going. But being kind of simple when it comes to like the gameplay and stuff like that, I'm sure that it might not cater to everyone, this one. You need to kind of enjoy this type of game without difficulty that just keeps ramping, and that are simple control and stuff like that. Progression is more simpler and it's more and this time definitely could see the fuel going down. So So we can slowly see that they are pacing it up. Can maybe show a little bit more of this. It's interesting. Definitely interesting, fun little game here. New car we got, that's nice. And this one has a slower acceleration, higher top speed, so you will be more punished by hitting others. You have a longer nitro. The fuel are the same, handling are worse. This is crappiest handling, good handling, a lot of fuel in this one to help you get fuel bonus, I guess. Let's try this one. And let's see if you can get... Oh, too soon. I like the musical, very fitting. But that's, you know, that's just personal stuff if you like music style or not. So some like it, some not. I think it's very fitting. Very kind of simplistic, nice tune. Holy crap! It's a very nice throwback to like everything that made Outrun fun back in the day. This is, you know, taking that and just boosting everything about that game, that style. So it's pretty much like a really great like Outrun sequel, or, you know, definitely homage to that game. Oh no, I missed that again? The car sound is fine, it's nothing crazy special here, but it works. That's something maybe that could be tweaked in some way. Or if I could, you know, it would be fun if I could maybe lower the volume of the car engine a little bit. No! Oh, was a good car for this track. I guess that might be good when if you look at the map to see like if there's lots of turn, you should go for a quicker turning car and stuff like that. Yep, definitely could have won this one if I didn't mess up a little bit there. Okay. Didn't I get cars unlocked? But I can get even more cars unlocked, I guess. Okay. Okay, this is fun. So this one, if you win a winner, if you came in the previous one was top 3, you get to upgrade your car. So let's see if we can try this one. Is this the next one, or no? Upgrade race. I'm trying to see. Oh, there we go. That's the upgrade race. Can I get to it? Okay, so this has lots of turns, so probably good to have a car here that has nice handling. Probably this one, right? I can't really say that I feel a huge difference in the cars yet. Whoa! Oh shit! Okay, I'm getting my ass kicked here. So far I haven't used the brake, I'm just been letting up on the... Yes. I don't know if braking is actually gonna be needed. This was definitely much more difficult with all the crazy turning here. It does also feel different, you know, depending on which surface you are on, so that's a nice little addition. Some of the turns here, actually, it's kind of interesting. They... No! They almost makes me feel a little bit dizzy. Yeah, that's the first one. Whoa, okay, that's the first time I almost ran out of fuel too, so... But I get that the upgrade races obviously should be more challenging since you get a nice upgrade for completing it, so... This I think was the last one I got. Or something. No, maybe that one. Extra grip could be good. Don't know if I need a nitro. Can I go? Okay. Okay, so here is the one that I've unlocked. What is this? End of blah blah blah. So, restricted cars, reduced fuel difficulty, 4 laps. Okay. Let's try one of these. Let's see, yeah. Yes. Oops. Let's do retry. Also checking so I haven't missed like if I could change my viewpoint or something like that. This was quite a big car here, so it kind of obstructs my point of view, well, not my field of view. So okay, so this is more about remembering where the fuel are. Okay. Yeah, these are so far more challenging than the campaign has been, so. And I can see the graphical being quite difficulty or dizzy-inducing for some people, with all the kind of quick turning and all the debris on the sides. It's especially when you turn, it's definitely can be. I could definitely see it being challenging to just get the kind of quickly movement back and forth, making you know, feel a bit dizzy or not uncomfortable, especially if you're gonna play it for more than just a quick session. It's not the game's fault or anything, it's just something that might be good to think of. Okay, so these are what? So okay, so this is just like some kind of little bit of an extra fun stuff they're doing. Okay, limited time reset. Okay, face off with 4 races. Okay, tournament amateur. Hey, interesting. I'm not sure if tournament upgrade installed. So what's the difference between the campaign mode and this mode? I don't think there's any. Wait, maybe there was. Online play, is it? It's couch co-op, I believe. That's nice. Yeah, that's interesting. The turning definitely kind of feels a little bit so in my kind of like dizziness or something like that. So if there is maps that has a lots of sharp turns back and forth, it's probably gonna be a little bit rough playing that for me for like you know, long period of time. It would have been cool if they had maybe like some kind of scan line or CRT effects, maybe oomph up the view a little bit. Okay, so we won that one. Okay, I don't really see what is the difference between this one and the regular campaign. Yeah, I guess that you play four in a row, 4 levels in a row, those stages, and in the campaign you do one at a time, but seems to be like very minimal difference. I don't really feel that this needed a different game mode, if that's the only difference, but it is definitely a game that plays very well both with like a keyboard only input, or like a gamepad without a joystick, or you can use the joystick to smoothly turn, but most likely you're gonna just do flick turning, which is tapping, in my opinion, to just adjust instead of slowly going back and forth. So it's nice that it has analog, both for the gas and brake, maybe for brake, but for the turning, but obviously not really something that is necessary, but it's nice that it's available. It feels really like just controlling feels very solid here. Just a little bit about the games mode here. I'm not really sure why there are so many difference. If it's really necessary, or maybe focus more on the campaign and tweak that. Who knows? It'd also be fun if you could slipstream behind the cars to gain a little bit of an extra boost here. I don't think that's possible. Oh shit, I was looking at the lap. The biggest thing so far is that I want which lap I am on to be more centered, to be more in my face, to really be knowing when to use my boost. Okay, race 4 out of 4. Too late, man. Whoa. I know, I messed up. Definitely not like easy, I don't feel, but it's a nice difficulty curve so far, really nice. No, you son of a... Well, shit happens. Damn it. It's a good length of checking out everything, I believe, and maybe sum up my impression so far. Okay. Okay, so... That's nice, but I'm not sure how I feel about this, because like... Why is there... What's the difference? Here we have a campaign mode. Here we have a tournament mode. I'm wondering, I'm trying to feel what they wanted to go for here. And yeah, okay, there is a multiplayer, okay. But there's no online play. That's a missed opportunity then, I guess. It's a lot of content, but not exactly sure if I feel that the difference is justifying having its own category there. They seem very similar, but yeah, let's sum this one up then and exit out of this. Oh. Obviously, since it is free on the Epic Game Store right now, this is just a top game to get. There's nothing to say about it. It's, you know, obviously you can't beat the free price on that for that matter, so try it. It's definitely worth trying, checking out. Horizon Chase Turbo. It's I feel definitely that like it's a perfect Outrun upgrade in every possible way. I think the graphics are really nice. No complaints in there, even though I think that they could maybe oomph it with like CRT or scanline filter in the options, or you know, something could post-process effects could have been added. Audio-wise, very nice. I enjoy the musical, very simple but still, you know, sits fine, nice in the background. It doesn't take over, it doesn't annoy, it isn't something that, it's just very fine fitting. I would like to tweak the NA audio separately to kind of lower that a little bit. That's maybe where I could, if possible, you could maybe oomph up that a little bit. But we're overall very fine. I like the upgrade and the many car there. Seems very interesting. The campaign mode, you know, definitely I enjoyed it. I think it rams very nice. You have this slow pacing, and then it's felt very nice curve, you know, in a little bit more challenging stages. And this is just very early on in the game, you know, 40 minutes or something total. So, and don't exactly sure how long it is. don't think. Maybe I should have checked if you could like it's. I think it's sometimes can be fun to see, you know, how many stages you can unlock and not just being okay. Oh, good, you did this. There is one more stage to unlock. I forgot to check that. Very solid, very easy, you know, control wise, very easy, very simple. If I think that it's not a bad thing, but you know, obviously, if you're seeking a more complex game in that way, it might not be for you. But I like the very simple. You just dive in right into the game, and it controls, it plays solid. When I didn't win, it was my fault. I always felt that it was me messing up. It was not the game messing me up. Um, Obviously, sometimes it can feel a bit like, you know, sheep. You have going right over a hill, and then there's, you know, if you use your turbo, there's an opponent, you hit them, and you can, you know, essentially going from being first place to like last place. But that's the charm of this style of game. So very solid in that way. The biggest thing so far is that I would want more bigger, you know, okay, lap 2 out of 3, lap final lap, be more in my face, because I really playing this like had my eyes pinned straight in the middle here with the road to be able to do all the quick turn. So having the final lap being a little bit on the top there, when I you know, when I looked up, I messed up, because just that's the game, you know, if you take your eyes or lose focus off, you know, 1 second, that can be everything that takes you from winner to last place. But that is what I definitely the biggest thing. Like I want it to be more like slightly above the car in my center focus view, like lap 1, lap 2, lap 3, final. That's the only real thing that I felt so far. That really I would have loved if that could have been improved upon. And then there was a little bit. It's nice that it has seems to have a nice bit content there, you know, chunk of content. But I was also interested in like what really is the big difference between the campaign and tournament. I couldn't really just straight out of the box figure that one out. Maybe do more intrusive info box or something. You know, the tournament, obviously it is, you do a tournament, you do, you know, 4 stages or something like that, and then the total scoring gives you a position. But it felt like maybe they could have integrated that into the campaign, like, okay, in the first Los Angeles, California, whatever that was, be like, okay, here you can do this tournament mode within that part of like the campaign. I'm not sure that I felt that it needed its own little menu. And the playground, interesting. I guess that was just what they said, some kind of limited extra stuff they just throw in there. And if they do that and then they change up and swap, that's really awesome to always have, you know, the possibility of some nice little bit of an extra content and stuff. So yeah, like maybe around 20 euros or dollars, depending on how much more content there is. Or not, well, not how much more, how much content there is could be good. A good price point, definitely. Yes, I think that seems like a solid one. Definitely a game that will not cater to everyone, this one, since it is pretty much simple. It's kind of the game that easy to just get in on, but can be very challenging in the long run. And I feel like me myself would play this in maybe, you know, 30 minutes to 6 minute sessions, because with all the turning there with the map, it actually felt a little bit of like heavy on like the mind and like the brain, a little bit like the quick turning. That can definitely be challenging for some people that might not be able to, you know, play this game for more than a very short burst, because that can definitely be very challenging, or dizzy, or, you know, sickening inducing. Could be. But this has also very nice sense of speed. This feels very nice, fast and crazy. So yeah, I think it's very solid. And for a free game in the Epic Game Store until Thursday this week, upcoming week, it's a really nice game to give away. One of the nicer one here. Runs very solid, looks very solid, feel built very solid. Maybe could do some minor tweaking and stuff like that to maybe oomph it a little bit, but overall a really nice solid game if you enjoy this type of outrun gameplay. And I think that by watching this video and other videos you should be able to figure out if that is something for you. But as I said, right now you can just jump into Epic Game Store, check free, grab it, try it, and make your own opinion. My opinion, it's I can see myself getting back to this game, playing it. I cannot see myself like spending hundreds of hours or something like that in this type of game. Not me personally. Not meaning anything bad about the game or anything like that, just that it's not what I would be able to just dig in. All the repetitiveness, and you know, it's a lot of the same stuff, you know, obviously, so it's not the huge variety, even though you have different tracks and stuff and graphical changes from day to night, and it's still pretty much, you know, you react to cars, you react to the curves. I don't really feel that I need to memorize the tracks to be really crazy good at it in that way. It's more about just good reaction time and then, you know, doing the appropriate action. So yeah, it's really nice. Highly can recommend you checking this one out. As I said, it feels like the perfect successor to an Outrun, or like, you know, really took everything about Outrun, brought it to a modern day and oomph it a little bit. And yes, that's all you really need to know. It's a really beefed up Outrun Horizon Chase Turbo. So if you see this video before the 1st of July, you should be able to pick this one up from the Epic Game Store as long as you have an Epic Game Store account and I believe 2-factor authentication enabled. But if you can, just grab it, try it, and feel maybe you don't dig in hours and hours and hours, but a quick, fun, like nice little session. It's really awesome in that way. For me personally, but maybe you can play this for 8 hours in a row and just really dig in to that. So again, Horizon Chase Turbo free on Epic Game Store up until 1st of July. So go grab it. Big nice solid thumbs up from me for this one, and hope to get back with some more cool videos in the future.